Cheers, friends. Thank you so much today for joining me on Owning Her Seat. Today I'm here with Jessica Blunt, Senior Sales Manager over Entertainment at Leisure at the Waldorf Astoria Buckhead. Jessica, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me, Erica.
So Jessica, what do you do for your day-to-day?
So day-to-day operations, so I oversee local and corporate accounts.
Okay.
That includes corporate business accounts as well as luxury consortia, so any leisure people that are coming into town, as well as the entertainment, so film production, venues, any movies that are coming into town. That's what I'm
So
over.
how do you make sure not to girlfriend? Because it's obvious you work with a lot of celebrities in this role. How do you not like, oh my God, girlfriend over some of the celebrities that you work with?
So I've been in the hospitality industry for over a decade now. So now it's more of just a second nature. It's
business as usual.
It's business as usual, exactly.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
So how did you get to that point?
So I started at the front desk. That's where my home base was.
Really?
Yes, as a front desk agent. So checking in, checking out guests, you have to start somewhere.
You got to start from the bottom, work your way up to the top. Exactly.
So doing that, I was able to experience a lot of things with billing and checking in guests, meeting people that you wouldn't expect to see, just walking into hotels without even booking, just regular walk-ins that are celebrities. So it just turned into something that I just thought it was normal to see a celebrity off the street. Yes.
Especially in Atlanta, because we really don't consider anybody a celebrity here.
Exactly.
So literally, how did you even find this? Because before I met you, I didn't even know this was a job.
No. So I actually started out as wanting to do nursing. So
you wouldn't be a nurse? I can totally see you as a nurse.
I know, because I'm a people person.
For sure.
So nursing didn't work out because I was too emotionally connected with the patients.
Sounds about right.
I'm a cancer. My sign is cancer,
Yes.
So emotional all the way. But then my father actually convinced me to go into hospitality. Got to listen to Dad.
Okay.
Dad
knows
right.
best.
Exactly. So I started at the front desk, really liked it. I was able to still engage with people, which was perfect. So it worked out in the end. It was perfect with my personality and matched.
So how did that feel, having something that you wanted to do, which was nursing, and then finding something that you were meant to do with hospitality? How did that weird feeling of I feel like I'm failing, I feel like it's not, explain that.
Well, there's always the pressure I feel in life when you start out, you're coming out of high school, going to college, you're actually starting your career. So of course there's, what am I going to do? This is all I thought about. So plan B.
Right.
So luckily my parents were able to decide that plan B for me.
They're the best.
And it worked out because I was still able to engage with people. It wasn't as emotionally connected as I wanted it to be, but there was still that interaction that I craved.
I love it. Okay,
Yeah.
So what advice would you give someone who was starting out and they're very confused on what their path is?
With starting out, I say always be eager to learn. That's very important. You have to be open to learn. You can't be closed-minded, always wanting to involve, especially personal development as well as career development. You have to be open to learning, open to new things, open to new ideas. Because whether you like it or not, the world is changing, so you have to change with it.
So what is one of the best things about your job?
Oof. So the best things, it's never the same. There's never a day that's the same. So my biggest fear is complacency.
Yeah.
I really crave a different routine. I don't even like to work out to the same music or do the same routine.
We like a different scenario,
Exactly.
everything. Love that.
I love the change. I love the transition. I love that it's not a same every day just sitting at a desk sending emails. It's actually engaging, reaching out to clients, entertaining clients, new leads that come in. So everything is different.
So in an era where everyone's entrepreneur, how have you been able to climb the corporate ladder with success? What tips would you give someone who's currently I want to climb the corporate ladder, but I don't know what I should be doing?
So I would say, going back to being eager to learn, and then also don't be a pushover. So a lot of the times with women in our industry, we tend to just say okay to things and become comfortable and just accepting what is instead of doing what we would like to see happen and be the person that does.
For sure.
Yeah.
I love that. Literally. So, so you're a dog mom.
Yes, I'm a dog mom.
Why did you just... Hello, Javier.
Hi, Javi.
Literally. What made you decide to get a dog?
So actually the pandemic made me decide to
Really?
Yes. So normally with my position, I am traveling 6 to 8 months throughout the year.
Wow.
So it's extensive travel, and I was not going to get a dog when 2020 happened. And then I was furloughed. So I was furloughed from my position for 4 months, and I was just alone in my house working out. trying to find myself. Of course, everyone was soul searching during that time. And I just was like, well, I don't have a roommate, so I might as well just get my puppy that I wanted.
So how did the pandemic affect your industry?
It affected it so heavily. A lot of people have lost their jobs. A lot of people, especially in hospitality, they really don't know how to reconnect, and they're used to going to work every single day and meeting with their clients. So a lot of those connections have been broken as well.
So how can we right now support the hotels during this time? We are seeing a shift with travel increasing. We are seeing a shift with people are getting more comfortable with going out. What's a way that we can positively support the hospitality industry?
Well, really, it's just about entrusting the hotels that you were staying at before. So with Hilton, it's really great because they've rolled out this program called Clean Stay and Event Ready, where they're partnered with Lysol, which is amazing because that's all I clean with. That's,
me too.
I'm a little OCD.
Yeah.
So they partner with Lysol to reassure guests and clients that may be coming into town to stay with us, just to have that extra step, the extra touch, or take that their extra leap of having the cleanness in their rooms and throughout their meetings, so they feel more comfortable staying and meeting with us.
I love that.
Yeah.
What do you think that we can do to support the hotels a little bit more, as far as, so many weddings was canceled.
Yeah.
So many events was canceled. Like, what would you say to someone who's like a little bit on the fence about jumping back out there?
I would say the first step is actually getting back out there.
Yeah.
So everyone's comfortability level is going to be different, but I think if you see one person doing it, or someone that's close to them, like in their family or friends, in their close circle, then they're going to want to step forward. Yeah. So it's always somebody has to take the first step.
Which I love. What has been one of your favorite events that you look forward to at the hotel?
Oh, so actually, we just launched, we had this event that was called A Night at the Waldorf. So it was where we actually hosted film and production agents at the hotel, just to kind of, reintroduce them back into events and get them back into the hotel networking, just so they know, like, we're still here, we're ready to welcome you and your clients.
I love that. Yes. How do you balance everything? You're a dog mom, you work, you're in school. Yes. Like, how do you balance everything and still have your own self-care?
I don't. So honestly,
we like the honesty,
right? Honestly,
the honesty for me.
I've been a big stickler of like time management, so that's always been like my strong point. So literally everything I'm doing, it goes into my phone calendar. Every single thing, I have to put it down then and there, or schedule time out, or else it will not get done.
So what do you, because before I met you, I didn't know if this was a job. Right. Okay, like it's such a cool job too. What advice would you give someone who wanted to follow in your footsteps and take your path?
Yes. So I would say you have to be passionate about hospitality. You have to be a people person. That has to be the start of whatever you do. But I would say always start, like you said, start from the bottom. So start at the front desk, start at the bar, seeing how you even like people in general, because some people just don't like people.
They're not
so
people.
It's not
people.
For everyone.
They're not.
But you have to start somewhere. So start and work your way up.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, Jessica, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And thank you so much for joining me today on Owning Her Seat. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.
Can't.